YouTube, coming back again. Got the rear differential all painted up and underneath the truck. I need to cut some U-bolts off, but right now I'm working on putting the appropriate U-joint in my drive shaft. This had the newer, like, what is it, like it's called S44 inner clip ring style U-joint. This ain't very old, but I went ahead and pulled it out. The inner clips. This is what you need. These are the two that are going in the shaft. These are the two that go in the rear end. I taped that so I can put it in and not lose those because I don't want to mix the crosses up. But yeah, this is goes in the drive shaft, goes to your rear end. It is a Napa, where I got it. It's a UJ447. It goes from like a 1350, I believe that's a 1350 yoke that's on that rear end, to the S44 newer inner clip style. So that's what you'll need. This, I was able to use it. The caps are a little wide, but they're a little small comparatively, see? Just a skosh smaller. It will go into the differential's yoke, but I didn't leave it. I just put it in there temporarily so I could move it and park it back where it was. But yeah, I wouldn't definitely do much driving with it until you get the appropriate U-joint. So I got the appropriate U-joint. That'll be going in today. Got the rear disc brake conversion. I don't know if I'm gonna pull the wheels off and do that today. I don't know. Depends on how excited I get. I got a bunch of stuff here for it. Haven't done a lot to, this is not my stuff here. Haven't done a lot to the front end. Let's go to this four-wheeler. I'm gonna throw this right here. But yeah, I haven't done a lot to this rear end other than I got the spindles on, new ball joints, not spindles, hubs, knuckles, steering knuckles, yeah, not hubs, steering knuckles, new ball joints, ring pinions installed, got the new studs in for the steering arm, and with the nuts and washers, the cone washers. Them are in there Loctited. Today I'm going to work on, it's going to be pretty much U-joint day. We'll do the two U-joints and the axles, and clean the axles up a tad bit, and get them slid back in the differential. And go ahead and get my brake backing plates on, and my spindles. I want to try to get most of the stuff on the outside done. I got all my bearings and seals for my hubs, so I'm going to go ahead and get all those done, and hopefully maybe I can get the spindles and brakes and everything back on the front end and do the steering arms, and maybe get it to the point where I can go ahead and get it up off the table, put some tires on it, and then it will be ready to be slid under the front of this, because right now this truck looks ridiculous. It's running on like a 31 in the rear and like a 29 or 28 and a half in the front with the 4-inch lift in the rear. She looks real hot roddish right now. I'll tell you one thing. With the 456 gears, this thing will literally spin like it don't even think about. I went out and just did a little bit around the parking lot with a wrong U-joint in, asking for problems. Luckily, I didn't have any. But yeah, it has got immensely more torque getting to the ground with them gears. So yeah, it'll be something to see how she runs. But yeah, I went ahead and I've got the U-joint out. It came out real simple, real easy. I pressed them out last time because they're pretty sure they're original U-joints, but I got the U-joints out. No problems there. Just hit it a couple times with a hammer here, hit it a couple times the other side. Popped the clips off, did all that. Gonna pop the new U-joint in. Gonna put the drive shaft back in for good. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm gonna check the rear diff. Probably add a little more 80-90 to it probably, because it probably needs it. But yeah, I might go ahead and put the rear disc brakes on it. Get the hubs pulled off. Hopefully there's good bearings in these rear hubs. They should be 90% of the time. They are good bearings. I'll probably clean them up, pack them. Unless the grease looks really good, then I'll go ahead and leave them. But yeah, these tires are kind of shot, but for rollers right now, they're doing pretty good. That stance though, God. Look at that. That's horrible. Definitely them 15 offset wheels are a lot better offset for this truck, and it'll make it look a lot better. So yeah, I doubt I'll be running 33s for very long. Try to scrape some money together to get the 35s. But yeah, I got my rest of my brake stuff I think that I'll need ordered. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm debating, I want to try this. I don't know how it's going to work, but I kind of like this color. Now, originally, of course, this won't be enough, but enough to open it maybe. Yeah, there we go. There's this, I got this color of, it's a metallic vinyl wrap. I'm thinking about doing my lower dash on the side. That, and possibly fixing a little bit of rust that the rockers and cab corners have, and maybe put some box sides on it later on down the road and vinyl wrap it that gray. I don't know, I'm thinking. It might happen, it might not happen. And then I'd just clean up the inside of the... Sorry about that, had a call. But yeah, just clean up that and bed line the box, inside the box. And I might bed line from this body line down. And then do the rest of the top up in that silver color. I don't know yet. Well, I might do the dash here. The door's locked. But I might do the underpiece of the dash and look at doing the doors and stuff. But we'll see how things go. I also have a lot of this, it's way back there. This high performance enamel in the white. That stuff looks really good when it's painted right. So I'm considering doing that on the bottom of the dash. And just doing the inner door jams with it, and then leaving the outside this red, this rustic patina look. It's that lovely bird poop. Oh yeah, gotta love that stuff. Park it right underneath this building, and the birds just love to crap all over it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the U-joints, U-joint put in, get the drive shaft put back in, and maybe make a little progress on this front end. But yeah, I might catch you guys back on in a second. All right, guys, I figured I'd just shoot another quick clip and show you what I got done. Well, I didn't buy the right inner wheel bearings, so I had to jump on Amazon and order the right ones. I got the right outers and got both the races in. I just got to pack the bearings and stuff. I'll do that when I get the rears and then pack everything. I got the correct hub seals. But yeah, got the rotors on the hubs there. Got the tie rod, drag link bar, whatever you want to call it, on there. Got the steering arm on, the raised steering arm, and then got the both U-joints in the axle shafts. I'm gonna wait to put the brake disc back plate and the spindle on this hub, or this knuckle, because there's an inner seal that goes right in here, and this axle doesn't have it. The other side had it, and it's in good shape, so I went ahead and put it together. Now that I wish I'd have painted the axle stub shafts and the back of the hubs, because you can see them, but you won't be able to see them real bad under the truck. And it's not a show vehicle. Odds are that I'll probably break something in this front end and it'll be tore apart again anyways, so you know. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I gotta get a steering stabilizer, I gotta get steering or shock boots, steering stabilizer boots, I gotta grease all the U-joints. Or not U-joints. Got to grease the inner axle shaft. U-joints aren't greasable, unfortunately. That's a Moog thing. So if you buy Moog ones, expect not to be able to grease them. But yeah, I need to grease both my tie rods, my ball joints. Got to grease all of them. The ball joints, the uppers are even greasable. They stick out right here, and I'm pretty sure I can get on there with a grease gun and give a couple of pumps of grease in them. The steering is tight. These ball joints definitely need to be broke in. So the tie rods, I got things torqued real tight. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I painted the diff cover and the disc brake rear conversion brackets. They're painted the black I've been using. It's the typical black I've been using. So got the cover painted. I'm just gonna rock the, I was gonna buy some fancy aluminum covers, but for right now, I'm gonna change it at about 500 miles. So maybe I'll buy it and put it on in 500 miles. I don't know yet. But when I painted the rear diff cover, it turned out really good. So I just said, what the hell? I'll go with it for right now. But yeah, that's what I did. Saved my U-joint that I had in the rear. And there's the A37s, which aren't the right wheel bearings, inner wheel bearings. There's my 2 brake rotors for the rear. There's the calipers for the rear brake conversion, some tools and some clamps for my brake line. My shocks, my front leaf springs, my 2 front calipers, my front brake pads, my front hubs, U-joints, all that stuff. But yeah, we're getting closer. Hoping by the end of next week, or the next weekend, whatever happens, if it's a nice weekend, I'll come down here and gotta go ahead and bend this back around here. I need a hammer for that, just to get it, hurt my finger. But yeah, hopefully next weekend, or maybe the weekend after that, this will be up under the truck. I'm hoping. I'm still waiting on brakes, so that's the big thing that's going to take a little bit of time, is getting brakes. And doing the brakes will take a little bit of time, so that'll be fun. Right now I have front brakes so it can stop, just so I can park it and move it around. Now that I got the right U-joint in it, I might take it for a quick spin down the street, even though it looks dumb as hell. But, you know, we'll give it for a quick spin and see how she runs. But yeah, got that done. I gotta add some ATF to the transfer case, but right now, being it's such an awkward angle, I'm not gonna do that. I thought about jacking the rear pumpkin up and pulling these wheels off, putting my 33s on the back, and then demounting these wheels, then putting my other 33s on these wheels, getting these wheels painted white, and I'll have that done. I may do that, because I'm kind of anxious to see how the 33 fills up this wheel well. So I may do that here real fast, but I got to pull this out and put my half ton in, my 2000 Gunner, my 2000 GMC truck, and I got to change oil and just give it a good little general service, check transmission fluid, check transfer case fluid, check wheel bearings, all that garbage. So I'm going to do that, but yeah, I'm going to probably do that with the tires here real fast, because I can do that here. While I'm waiting for some paint to dry, I've got to do a second coat on the brackets, because I flipped them over, so just painting the second coat of them. And pretty much, yeah, I'll go to Napa and get these sealed, because they showed it to me and I thought I didn't need it, but I do end up needing it. Hopefully they ain't sold it. I'm pretty sure they should still have it. But yeah, got my my raised steering arm on, got the nice nuts and everything all done. I'm real happy how it turned out so far. We'll see how good of a front end it's going to be. Hoping it'll be pretty good. The gear, that's not the ring and pinion, that is the locker clacking. It's a lot of play in the locker. That's not your backlash. Yeah, the pinion's set pretty good. The preload on the bearings are decent. Yeah, we got them. Spins good. The oh shit. Yeah, I gotta get that in the right spot there. Whoops. But yeah, just got my hand dirty. Damn it. But you know, just cleaned them. So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's not got the best gear pattern that I could have on the ring and pinion. But yeah. The yoke's moving back there and everything. So yeah, it's not the best gear pattern. It's an acceptable gear pattern for this front diff. For my personal opinion, it's not perfect. It's not near perfect, but it's acceptable for a front diff. And it's actually, if you go by the gear pattern where they aim it more towards the high performance side of things, it's actually closer to that under a high stress load and where you want it there. And being it's a front differential with a locker in it, figure that might be a little better. Like I said, this will only be ran maybe 3 times a year. So, I mean, if it explodes, it explodes. I'll have to put a new ring gear and pinion in it and set it all up again. But hey, you know, you live, you learn, I guess. Next time I do this, I won't tear it apart till later, or till I have everything and do it all at once. So yeah, it was a real fun shit show trying to remember what shims went to where, and yeah, so that was always fun. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm pretty much done for today. I'm just gonna do that. real fast with them switch wheels, and then I'll go ahead and pull Gunner in and change oil in him and just give him a general service, and then hopefully be out of here by 8 o'clock. It's 6:30 now, so that gives me an hour and a half. So yeah, that should be very feasible. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.